I am going to be rich. I don't know how I'm going to do it, and I don't know when it's going to happen, but I am going to be rich. Not to say I'm necessarily in a bad place. I have a decent job, I'm in school for something I enjoy, and it'll pay decently when I get out. And I don't have too much debt. I'm incredibly thankful for the job I have, the money that I make, and the people around me, and the life I'm living. I really am blessed. But here's the thing. Every single day, all I think about is money. Like, I'm not sitting here counting pennies or stressing out how I'm going to afford lunch, but I am thinking, how am I going to get rich? How am I going to be a millionaire? How am I going to have financial freedom? I want to be able to wake up and do whatever I feel like doing, whenever I want, without worrying about the money. And right now, I can't do that. And sometimes it gets to me. It messes my head sometimes. It's not affecting my mental health or anything, but it is something that's always on my mind. So I currently work at Walmart, and every now and then I just think, how do people do this for the rest of their lives? I've always had this mindset that one day I'm going to get out of this 9 to 5 and start living life on my own terms. It's not that I think I'm better than these people who are okay with their jobs or their financial situation. If they're happy with where they're at, that's cool. But that's not the life I envisioned for myself, you know? For me, it's about freedom. Financial freedom. I'm cool working a job, but I don't want to have to worry about my next paycheck, you know? It's not about flexing a bunch of luxury cars or designer clothes. But when I look at people who have made it, who have that financial freedom, who can live life however they want, doing work that they love, that's what success looks like to me. Being able to walk into a store and not even glance at the price tag. Being able to travel whenever I want. That's success. That's the freedom that I want. Sometimes it just feels like I'm stuck. Like, no matter how much I work, how much I hustle, something always happens and I'm back at square one. Car breaks down, phone breaks, gotta pay for classes. Just something, you know? And it's not that I'm not thankful for what I got, but I don't know how to explain it. I want to have that type of freedom where I don't have to worry about the basic stuff anymore. Maybe it sounds like I'm all about the money, but it's not really about the money. It's what the money represents. You know, freedom. The ability to just wake up and be like, yo, I'm going to the beach today. I'm going to do whatever I want. I'm not going to check my bank accounts. I'm not going to see how much money I have. I'm just going to go out and live my life. Maybe I'm too obsessed with it. I'm not sure. But it just feels like I'm always chasing something just out of reach. And I'm starting to wonder, does anyone else feel like this? I don't know, but I do have a plan. I'm not just sitting around dreaming. Like I said earlier, I am in school right now studying physical therapy. I've been in school for a while and I'm locked in. I'm working hard, staying focused, and making sure I set myself up for something better in the future. It's something I generally care about. I want to help people, make a real impact, and build a stable career while doing something meaningful. But even with that, I'm still thinking big. I still want financial freedom. Also, I'm trying to invest a little bit here and there, just trying to build a little extra for the future. I'm not going all in yet, but each month I put a little money into stocks here and there, just learn the ropes as I go. I don't see us making a quick buck, but more so setting myself up for something later in the future. I know it can be risky, but I've done my research and I'm figuring out what works. It's definitely a long game, and I'm not rushing it. But I know that with small investments over time could pay off big in the future. Plus, it's something I enjoy. It's like a little side hustle that can turn into something serious, you know? I know this world isn't easy, especially for people like us, young adults in today's society. Inflation's through the roof. Cost of living is crazy. And let's be real, the system isn't exactly built for us. We're getting screwed by so many factors, it's even hard to stay positive sometimes. But here's the thing, I'm not gonna let that stop me. I refuse to let the government or anyone else tell me I can't be successful, that I can't own property, that I can't be a millionaire. I'm gonna find a way. I'm not gonna be stuck in the same place forever. I got a vision. I want to get my degree, get the job I want, and I'm gonna be a homeowner. I'm gonna reach financial freedom. Maybe even get this YouTube thing going. I know it sounds like a lot, but I am going to make it happen. If I stay disciplined, keep my finances straight, keep my credit good, and keep paying off my debt, I know I can do it. I already have a paid off car, my credit cards are in check, and as far as I know, I'm being smart with my money. So I'm good there. Now, it's all about playing the long game. But at the same time, I'm also just trying to enjoy the ride, you know? I don't want to be stuck working until I'm 70 like most people. I want to retire early. That's the goal. So, yeah, I'm going to do it. I'm going to be rich. I will be rich. Just gotta speak it into existence, you know? This isn't a maybe, it's a will. I just gotta keep grinding and stay focused. And if you're watching this and you feel the same way, don't let anyone else tell you that you can't. You definitely can. But for now, thanks for listening to my rant. If you vibe with me, drop a like. If not, cool. I don't really care. Stay safe, be easy. I'm out.